Everybody, this Friday Floof is floofing.
It's floofing up. It's a flooping with pooping.
We are floofing. So right before we went on, we had a blowout.
We had somebody had to go, and Betty's, we got to go.
Hold on, y'all. This is the real deal. I mean, we told y'all Friday Floof is casual, it is fun, it's real life.
Yeah, it is.
What's more real than a little dookie? I mean, come on.
Okay, welcome. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a fun time. We got some babies here.
Oh, my.
Isn't this something? What a day. What a day.
All right, you guys.
We got some fun happening because
Yeah.
when we do the floof, hey, I've never floofed with you.
I know, she's a new floofer.
I'm
Welcome
a new floofer, and I got pooped on the floof.
That's all part of your initiation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was dressed for dinner, for Friday night dinner with my husband, and so I can't get a flooped and pooped on. I didn't want to change.
Would that have mattered, no matter what you had on?
No, it wouldn't have mattered. I will say that this, we need to wash in the washing machine.
Oh, no. I need one of those.
Okay, you need one? Hey, in the back.
Another one?
There's a pink one back there.
That's okay.
Hey, Caleb, grab the pink one that's in the back, just like this. I only got the blue one.
I always sit on, see, we got all messed up. I didn't even have my booster seat ready. I always sit on my booster seat.
Y'all, Friday Floof is real life, apparently.
It is, and that's what we like about it. And that's what we like that you guys join in because it's casual, it's kicking off your weekend. We hope that we just bring extra smiles and just insight, of course, into what has gone on during the week, what we're celebrating. And we always start with adorable little floofs. And
We do.
These two.
What exactly is a floof?
This.
A floof?
Well, it all depends on what we make it for the week.
Okay.
And how we decide to insert it. You know, we might call it a flooper.
Oh, a flooper.
Yes.
I don't
but
know.
it all is centered around, it's okay, Caleb. I can, the damage, the dookie damage is done.
No pink one back there.
That's crazy. I got the blue
I
one.
am not, but you might want to get Amazon Man coming in right now.
Okay.
Oh no, he just left it and go.
No, you're going to sit here because we have to introduce your cool little self.
Okay, so these are our floofs for today. You guys know that we always start with adorable puppies because that is why you actually watch us. And these two are some cute Carmella babies.
Carmella puppies, I fall in love with them.
They're always beautiful.
They're so beautiful.
They are consistent.
And so that was going to be mine.
I know. We switched last minute. And the reason why is that it's a classic beauty. That is Sherry, you know, very classic. This one is selected to do our 16-week prep school program. She's beautiful.
Why don't we switch? Because I got the blanket.
Okay.
I got the blanket.
Got most of it off.
Come here, sweet baby. I got the blanket. It's just if all it is her little bottom foot, her stepped on something.
Yeah,
so that way I got the blanket because she is my classic, and I'm a classic lover. I'm a classic lover.
So these babies again are small twiddles. They were born March 12th. The one that I have is one of those really cool like Wookiee colors, but don't be fooled. It's not going to be this color.
No, it won't.
We're going to be very transparent with that. It's very cute. It's actually very fun to watch the transition, but don't be calling us and say you didn't tell me that it was going to lighten up. Now, we have done that in the past simply because we didn't know, but now we know. And what we know, we let you know.
Yeah, and see, it's that color right there. That's the base. We're going to grow. These are going to be little tips by the end. You know, Chrissy Rogers has one that's kind of like that. If
Black tips or left.
And he pretty much turned out to be a very pretty color with just some little highlight tips.
Yeah,
and
they still end up being a color you can't get, like you can't make.
No, it's a rare color.
But they're sweet. Carmella puppies always have baby faces to me. They're very round with the soft eyes.
There's your new photos of them.
Look at them.
Y'all are looking at their photos and they're so cute.
Again, you guys know the drill that have been regular floofers. We do have a little bit of delay, so just bear with us with what we see and what you guys see, but we're going to catch up really quick. But today's going to be fun. We want to celebrate the Mother's Day weekend coming up.
Yes, that's why I am dressed to go. You guys know we love the Grand Hotel. That's kind of our family's tradition. I mean, for everything, Easter, Christmas, holidays. Yeah. But every Mother's Day, I just decided I want to hang out at the hotel. And I'm checking in tonight, just me and Judge, and then all my kids and my mama's coming tomorrow. Nobody, no.
We can let it run for a little bit.
Yeah. And Mama's coming tomorrow, and Daddy, and so my whole family's gonna be there. And Mama's coming tomorrow.
Hold tight, I gotta follow up. Okay.
I know. Yeah, I got to turn the sound down. We floofing up. But that's what we're doing. So I decided, Meredith said, we're going to do this at 2:30. We almost didn't get to because we had a terrible storm last night.
We really did. And I think it was a storm that kind of went across a lot of the nation. So some places were more severe than others, but it came through here and it was random. It's like it tossed little tornadoes in small areas and then blew a lot of things all over the place. Hold on.
You got your paper?
They were playing with their...
Caleb's coming in to the rescue.
Nasty wipes.
No, baby, stop it.
Thank you.
There's a few more back here, Caleb. Caleb's coming in for the rescue. Wave at Caleb when he crosses the camera, like, woo!
Hey, Tamika, go to our website, teddybeargoldendoodles.com. There you're going to find, because there's different pricing on all of them for different reasons, and but that you're going to find their information, their parents' information, like what was on the screen, pricing when they're ready. So please go visit that, teddybeargoldendoodles.com. That's where you can find that. Hey, Wendy, you really wanted the little phantom girl in this litter, but I guess she's got a line interested in her. I don't know. I think she's sitting on our available page right now, right?
Really? Yeah. The little phantom girl? Oh, see, sometimes...
She's on the available page, so the line dwindled, I guess.
There you go.
She's available.
Sometimes we have backup people, and sometimes we don't. You never know. Are you going to call
you know what? You're talking about the chocolate phantom, aren't you? Not this Wookiee phantom. Oh, yeah. There's a that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I bet. But this one's cute too.
They're so cute. They're adorable. Yeah, but the storm was so bad last night. I missed it, stayed asleep, but apparently it knocked out. I mean, we didn't have internet for 30 minutes before we went live, and it took, Will said he needed 30 minutes to get us set up. So, I mean, literally, the internet people were out here fixing our power and everything. So it came back. And we made it.
We made it in the nick of time, and
right when we made it, we got floofed and poofed.
Which I think is funny because
that's what moms do.
And I told you in the beginning, I was like, I want this to be as genuine and authentic of a live as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We're not putting on airs.
We're fixing to have a real live when one of these puppies knocks over one of these.
I know. I'm about to put them back. I wonder if we should put them back. Do you mind? I'm sorry. Okay, let's give one more last look.
One last look, Caleb.
At these precious
and then
babies.
We're going to let Caleb take them back.
So Toodles are a Smeraglia exclusive breed.
Yes, they are.
Really cool.
Your little floofy look
personality.
Say hi, guys. Can you stand? Can they see them? Are you looking?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at you. Look at this big old blocky head. Oh, guys, and this. What is this on your face? Lipstick? Oh my God, what did you go do? So look how cute, look how beautiful.
Oh,
look
they
at that
are
beautiful
so cute.
Classic look, big blocky head. Definitely, they would benefit from some prep school.
Great coats.
Oh my gosh.
They're perfect. So
They're perfect.
you've been double floofed for your Friday for this, but all right, we're gonna get into.
Okay, we got some more fun and
We do.
fun and conversation. Thank you, Caleb.
Absolutely.
They're so sweet.
We have fun conversation, and we're gonna gear it towards, of course, Mother's Day. It's coming up Sunday. You do the Grand Hotel, and that I see you're wearing butterfly earrings.
Yeah, so they're all over the Grand Hotel. And of course, April showers bring May flowers. And then they bring the butterflies.
Where's your bees?
I didn't bring the bee. I had bees on the other day, but I decided butterflies because I'm going to the hotel, and they are so known for the monarch butterflies. They are everywhere.
I'll be interested to know if they have them yet right now, the monarchs.
Normally they're the fall, right?
No, they should be. I mean, but it's a little early, but I think they go there first. So I would like to know if they are there. So let me know.
I will. I'll let you know.
Like, untie my shoe. Hold tight. But
She's really floofing up in here.
In the spirit of Mother's Day, you know, we like to play games with you guys, and you do have an opportunity to win a prize.
Okay.
Just like last
we got
week.
some people here that can win some. Okay. Yay.
Oh, Wendy, you raise monarchs. That's so awesome. I keep a lot of milkweed, and I will also do that. That's awesome. Okay, are you guys ready? 200 a year. Good for you. Good for
200 butterflies.
That's amazing. Keeping them going.
I'm so intrigued.
I'm
I'd
impressed
love
by
to
that.
learn more about that. I'd love to learn more.
I know. All right, last week we had a winner, Trisha, but you guys came in pretty close. There were almost. Jeffrey, I see you're here. You came in pretty strong too. So the theme of today's games, of course, are going to be mothers. So what we're going to start with, we can go ahead and get it lined up. We are going to see if you can match the right dog mom with the puppy. And you got to submit your answers in. It's going to match the number with the letter. So we give you guys a minute to do that. And
So we got 4 moms.
Yes, and 4 puppies.
And I didn't wear my glasses, so I cannot tell you who they are.
So it's going to take a little more brain power today than last week.
Okay, I know. Yeah. Okay.
And here's our log.
Okay, I can see a little bit. It's tiny. I'm used to a big screen behind us, but we're in a new location, and Will's just set us up. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. Okay, this is really, really, really exciting. Okay.
Wendy's on a roll.
So somebody's got to do the first one that does all 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wendy's on a roll right now.
Wendy's on a roll. Okay. Don't be looking at other people.
No
You
cheating.
just got to do your own. Just look and draw the matches. Isn't that cool, though? Because sometimes what you think and
I know.
it's totally opposite. Like that Carmella with those 2 puppies. I mean, they're totally different puppies. I mean, which one? You know, which one did she have?
Because it could go, yeah. Because most of these are a little. I mean, you matched up pretty well, but some of them they could go either way.
All right, we're gonna let everybody participate and see what you think.
Wendy, you're close, but not right. And as we go, so each week we're gonna do something different. It might be a game like this. Friday floopers are a lot of fun because that's just all the screw ups we did throughout the week.
Yeah, I was wondering which ones did y'all come up with? Any floopers
No,
this week?
no floopers this week.
Even their floopers and bloopers.
Yeah, we've asked them to send theirs in. We've gotten a couple of those. We actually did two floofs and a fact. That one was fun. This is the first. We're going to try it out. Jeff says Miss Sherry is Lauren, Natalie, Jacob, Lucas, Joe. What? Oh, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Are they what?
1C, 2A, 3. Nope.
Has anybody got it yet?
Not yet. Y'all are close.
They're all going to the hotel while we're talking. The baby Levi is going to come over with Daniel and Jacob tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Just to hang out. I've got a little cabana. Anybody else? And so the baby will have a hideaway. Has anybody hit it?
No, but everybody's saying the same thing.
Everybody's getting almost right because you threw in a floofer.
No, they're all true.
No, you threw in something to
throw you off a little bit, I guess. 1C, 2A, 3. Yay, we have a winner! Aaron. Aaron Dahl, you are the first one to get that. It is. Look at it on the screen. Belgium goes to the little blue dot. C. Then 2, Dolly goes to the little green A. Then 3, Kensington goes with green boy D. And then Aurora goes with B. They were flipping.
They were
those
flipping
too.
those. I knew
Yeah.
they were going to do it because the darkest one should be with the darkest dog.
Yes.
You would think. And that's where she threw
Way
it
to
in.
go, Erin. Good job.
She threw it in. All right. So we have a winner here.
We do. We'll make sure. Will you email social media at Smeraglia.com so that we can send you your prize. But we're not done. So if you did not win,
You got one more shot.
you still got a shot. So
Oh my gosh.
Jeffrey was kind of ahead of himself a little bit. Next, we're gonna match our actual moms on staff with their actual children. So that's for those of you who kind of know a little bit more about
How many?
Smeraglia.
Okay, up front. How many moms are we going to see in a minute?
6.
6 moms?
Yes.
Wow.
Here we
And
are.
And 6
Get
kids.
going. Yep.
I got to get my glasses.
Yeah,
out.
this one's even smaller.
No, I got glasses. I think in here. Let me see.
Good luck with this. You should know, but it's a lot to take in. There's 6
I
moms.
see Jana and Carol and Christy and Taylor and me. Okay.
And I didn't include 2 of your children.
You couldn't find the picture.
It's okay. And Meredith.
He threw that one in too.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. This is somebody who really has been watching us.
Who knows, yeah.
Okay, this is fun.
All right, let me follow. Wendy's at it again.
Okay, let's see. Let me see those kids' pictures.
Jeffrey's at it.
Oh, okay. I see them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's cute, y'all. It's so cute.
He says some are too small to see. I know. We maybe did too many, but we couldn't leave anybody out. I'm loving this. I love trying to figure out 6 is D. Is that me? Yes.
What?
They're getting a 6D.
They know
My
the kids
kid.
do. They know who your kid is.
Oh, Wendy, you can't see? Shoot. Okay, this is good to know, though. There are too
Well,
many on it.
maybe, Will, if you take us off, would they get bigger?
No.
Oh, okay.
If we didn't have the internet problems, it would have been better than this. But
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't able to get on camera to fix it until the last
Yeah, well,
One day we will have all.
internet free, hassle free day.
I know. 3E.
Okay,
No,
come on, people.
Y'all are getting it wrong.
This one will take them a minute. That's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fine.
How many of y'all are like friends with a lot of our staff like that? That's how you probably can look at them. They'll be like going to the page. Let me find her.
Nope. 2C. Okay.
You got somebody getting close?
Jeffrey's coming in with another. Here we go. D1. Nope. Diana, nope.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's just that it's so small.
We should have
This
done
is
that.
going to start being a
Dana.
guesser. They're trying, Dana.
Dana's here.
They're like, what?
We're trying to get it. You'd be like, I don't even know y'all had them.
This is so.
All these
I have
kids.
no idea who D belongs to. Couldn't never.
I don't know. He was in disguise with his little hat.
Threw me off. Way threw me off.
I love it. Okay, look.
Okay, let's see. You got somebody with 6 up.
But nope, it's not right. You got 1 right. Nope. You got the rest wrong. Yeah, so that throws you off. There is a baby missing for Taylor and Caleb, so just pick the one that you know. They do have 2 babies, though. You are right about that.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't mean all the kids are there.
Yeah.
It just means which kid is theirs.
Dana has 3. Jeffrey's trying to win by default. But okay, I know my stuff. Anyway, Sherry has 5, but not all 5 of Sherry's are in the picture either.
Because it's hard to find a picture without me in it.
Yes, that's what they
Yeah.
said. Jeffrey, 4 is A. Okay. There we go. We're getting somewhere.
You telling answers.
I know, because I feel like if we don't, we'll be here all day. 1 is F. Yes. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
What? She's in there laughing.
No.
What is
1
it?
F, 2 C, 3 E. Yes. 4 A. All right, Jeffrey got
Whoa,
it. You
Jeffrey!
got it all.
Jeffrey, you the man.
We are so sorry that it was too small for some of you to see. But
Yeah, I couldn't see either. Look, I'm over here with my glasses going, who are those people?
well, they added some in on it. They did their own little floofing surprises in the end. Because I think I had 4 to start with. Yes. Thank you, Haley. I needed somebody else watching too, but yes, he got them spaced out.
Yes,
All
got
right. So we will send you your prize as well. Thank y'all. So part of this is, I always say, we create just a community of fun and friendship here.
Yeah.
Floofing fun and
Flipping fun,
friendship.
lots of flipping fun.
And it is also, just making you guys just more aware of kind of our personal lives and what we deal with, whether it's puppies pooping and or our kids or our furry animals. It's all part of the community of family and fun that we're creating here. But in that, with Mother's Day, you can have just like those matching, I'm a dog mom.
That's right, you are a mom.
I'm a mom. I'm a mom to lots
And a
of
duck
animals,
mom.
and a duck mom,
And a bunny mom.
bunny mom, and a cat mom,
And a cat mom.
and fish in the pond mom.
There you go. She's a lot of kind of moms. She wears a lot of mom hats.
But because you are the doodle mom,
I'm the doodle mom.
she is the doodle mom.
That is my handle, the doodle
The
mom.
doodle mom.
I love the doodle mom. Yeah.
Of course, it was appropriate that you kind of start this weekend off, but I wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
Let me
just
get
to-
ready.
Get ready.
Okay. Oh, I won't look.
And you guys tune in too if there's something that you want to interject or say. Again, this is a fun space, and we just want to keep it that way. But because Sherry has started all this, she started with 5 kids.
Yeah.
So you were a mom before you were a doodle mom.
I was a mom becoming a doodle mom all at the same time, because as we were like doing the company, and building the business, I was building a family, raising a family.
Mm-hmm.
And so it started with Lauren and Jacob were kind of already here, but then by the time Lucas, Joe, and Natalie, we had moved out here on the farm.
Mm-hmm.
We moved here when I was pregnant with Lucas. And that's when the dream kind of started unfolding and the vision. And so it was growing. So Lucas kind of was the first baby on the farm. And I can remember wearing, the big old hiking backpacks, the big ones that people would hike in, putting Lucas in it, washing down runs where the dogs were out playing, power washing runs with a hat on him, and dogs were jumping up wanting to kiss him and lick his fingers, and he was doing this and doing this, like Leo's age, and just bopping, and he would bop their heads, like bop, a bop, a bop, and he would just bop their heads, and I'm power washing with the baby on my back, and that's how we started.
And so in doing that, you didn't get more overwhelmed than you did holding on to the vision?
No, I wanted it so bad. I loved it so bad. It never felt like work. It was exciting to me. I had been a dental hygienist. I was now a stay-at-home mom on a farm trying to build this place. It didn't look like anything like this. And so I felt like I was almost homesteading,
Right.
We were building something. It was like going to the new world. We had the ground, we had the land, and I was just so into it. And so, as the kids came and they just all incorporated into it, I homeschooled for the first year, and I was like, forget that. They're going back to school. I'm not that homesteading.
Forget that. You
Forget
got to
that. But for kindergarten and first grade for Lauren, because that's when Lucas was born, I felt like I'd moved out to the wilderness. You know, I can't drive into school every day. But after that, I was like, I'm driving in, you know, and doing it. But so I taught Jacob how to read, Lauren how to read, and had 3 kids and running the business. But, you know, Lauren learned how to do so much, and Jacob, my kids were like, they never were going to work for this company. I mean, they were teenagers. They had to work in it from the time they were little. Judge had them working. If they had friends over, he'd say, yeah, the boys can all spend the night, Jake. And then he'd get in there, boys, get up. I'm going to feed y'all. I'm going to cook steaks. I'm going to do this. But I need y'all to come work with me. And those boys, to this day, all Jacob's friends call Judge. Like on Father's Day, they always call him and stuff. Because they worked and they got a lot out of it. But Jacob and Lauren, they were like, we will never, as soon as we grow up, as soon as we can go to college and get out of here, we were never. And guess what? They're all working for the business except for Lucas, who is working for Judge's business, you know?
But
so they came home.
Yeah, that's the legacy that I think you were always trying to build but didn't even know what all that was going to bring. So even in starting it, you were excited about it, didn't feel like work. Did you have any idea it would be this successful?
No, because when you're just starting a dream and you just see a vision of what you want to do, my vision was just, I loved dogs, and Judge said, if you move out there, you can have more dogs, you can do this. And I just didn't know. I mean, who knew? I'd never seen a kennel. I'd never been in that. I mean, I had dogs in the suburbs and you know, and I had a litters of puppies, you know, but he saw I really liked it, but you can't do that in a neighborhood. And he was like, if you had land and moved out, we could do this. But, you know, raising the kids and doing it, it really brought our family together. I mean, Lauren is one of the best groomers to this day that we have, because at 10 years old, now she was out there grooming dogs and birthing puppies with me. And when Natalie was born, Lauren was 18 and Jacob was 17. They were a junior and senior in high school. And so I really leaned on my kids to help me, you know. But I can remember coming home on day one with Natalie, and I'll never forget, we had a girl named Selena, and Selena had puppies the same day I did. And I was in the hospital. And so I came home, and I said, well, Selena, me and you had puppies on the exact same day. We're both moms. Let me introduce you to my baby and let me see yours.
Oh, how sweet.
And I'll never forget that. And I always just said, Natalie, you got to fit into this dog world. Baby's going to fit into the world. The world's not going to revolve around baby. We had to fix it. It had to work that way. And I think it's been that way ever since. It was just like, Natalie doesn't know anything but that.
Right. Well, it added such a different type of value to your kids that they wouldn't have gotten in school. But as a CEO or an entrepreneur, did you ever struggle with the balance of feeling the mom guilt and the work guilt, or did you?
Oh, I struggled. I mean, I think that some of the memories and the things that I look back and you think, oh, do you have regrets? I worked so hard building the business when Natalie was little and Joe was little and Lucas, that sometimes I would go, gosh, I mean, I spend so much time focusing on the business, and Judge actually, because I am a workaholic when it comes to things, when I'm doing something. So I'd be up early in the morning dealing with kids and everything, and then I never got off the internet. I was always head down, and I got in a lot of trouble with Judge because he would be like, you got to cut it off sometimes. So at night, I'd stay up to 1 or 2 in the morning answering emails and talking and working and birthing puppies, and it was just a nonstop, and I was burning the candle at both ends. But the only good thing I can say was, I mean, there were a lot of good things, but I was always here. I was always present. So in my kids' mind, I was always here. They needed mom. All they had to do was walk out to the nursery. I was here. I knew what they were doing. I wasn't pawning them off. You know, they were right here with me. And my mother moved out here and my daddy when I was pregnant with Natalie. So Mimi and Papa were here and they were helping. So it was like a great big family.
Yeah.
But Natalie slept in my bed probably till she was 7 years old at night. And everybody used to say, you need to make her not sleep in your bed. And I was like, no, because you know what? Sooner or later, she won't sleep in my bed forever. And she wouldn't come to bed. She'd come there about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'd always wake up and she'd always be in the bed. And I thought, you know what? But those were things where I made compromises.
Yeah.
I'd let them sleep in the bed, let them do things so that I had that snuggle time, and I was always there, you know.
Well, and obviously it was something that wasn't so detrimental even, and I guess I'm trying to address people trying to juggle all the things.
It's so hard.
And you feel guilty, but look, they all came back to this.
You know, one of our pastors, because we're both associated with Coastal Church. I know I'm a Catholic now, but I'm also Protestant. I'm both. And I have 2 churches.
It's Protestant.
I don't know what you call that. But anyway, Pastor Chad has one son, and he came up to us at church one day and he says, all right, Smeraglia, I got one question. I'm trying to do 1 kid. How do you have 5 kids that every time I see y'all are together? Like, what do you do to make those kids want to be with y'all all the time? And I was like, what a good question. I mean, I was thinking about it, and I was like, because you can't just be their friend, but you got to be their parent. And there is a balance with, I'm your friend until you cross the line, and now I'm going to be your parent kind of thing. And so, and just being on the same page as a couple. Judge and I were always on the same page, and we didn't let our kids play us, but we always wanted to have the house where all the kids wanted to go. That was the thing. I didn't want my kids to be at somebody else's house raising them. So I always tried to, like, hey, we're going to cook tonight. We're going to grill out. Hey, let's all swim. We're going to have a party. Literally, I can tell you that when one of my kids are away somewhere and all that we're doing, they get FOMO.
Oh yeah, they want to be here.
They're like, God, Mom, I mean, I hate that y'all are doing that while I'm here. Well, we're not going to stop our life because but I think it's like keeping that excitement in the family and in the home and talking to them and laying across the bed late at night and letting them tell you anything without reacting, like, get ready. There's nothing new. Probably everything they've told you, you probably did anyway.
Right.
There's probably nothing, but they've got to feel that safe place where then you're going to go, you know what, it's okay. They got to know you love them no matter what. They do. Just like God, there ain't nothing you can do to separate the love of God. There's nothing our kids can do to cause us not to love them. And so I think when they feel that safe place, my kids have come and told me so many things, and I'm like, okay. But you know what? I want it to be that because I didn't always have that growing up, and I wished I would have had that because I felt like I gotta keep this secret. I can't tell somebody because what would happen to me? They're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But you know, I think my kids know I won't be in big trouble, but I want to take the consequences.
Yeah.
You know, so I just think that being a mom and running your business and doing everything, you just gotta, when they want to talk, stop. Put the phone down. That's a big thing. Yeah. Natalie has a little, she says PTSD over it because I was working the internet so much and I can multitask. So you can be talking to me and I'm doing this, and Natalie hates that. Literally to this day, if you're talking to Natalie, you better put the phone down because I did that so much. And that was a big mistake I made as a mom raising her. She likes eye contact and I was doing this a lot. But I was hearing everything she said. But to this day, she'll say, put it down or I'm not even talking to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I did that to her.
Yeah.
You know.
But you created the safe space for them, and that, you know, and a lot of times that's the same with our dogs too. Creating the safe space for them to act up and then redirect later. You don't react in the moment, then you redirect later and create a different outcome, hopefully. whether that's with your kids.
We
your
all saw
dogs,
that
or-
on prep school the other day. That new baby that was just in school went over there and just pooped live. It's okay. We didn't correct that puppy or do anything. We just ignored it, redirected the puppy. Charles cleaned it up, and the next time the puppy goes out, we will reward the positive.
Yeah.
But we ignore the negative, you know.
So you, and I think that's so beautiful, a testament to your kids and your family, that there was balance in work and family life, and you had to figure it out. You had to give it the time to figure it out. But you basically became the industry leader in the breeder world, especially for Goldendoodles, and with that, and it's because of the way you grew the business, and I think in the pace that you grew the business. But as the industry leader and as the one that kind of set the bar for what this should look like, what do you feel like is the greatest responsibility in that?
The greatest responsibility is not continuing to educate yourself and to know, because like you said earlier, you don't know what you don't know until you find out you don't know it, kind of thing. And so you can't ever get stuck, and you've always got to stay teachable, and you've always got to be ready to learn, and you've got to set aside time to learn, because you've got to learn how to care. You've got to learn about sanitation. You've got to learn about meeting the needs of the dogs. You got to learn about, and as the business grows, you got to think about the people that, that the caregivers and the clients and the different things. So you have to care about so much. People don't realize all the areas of, running a business. You got to think about the finances. You got to make sure you're doing things right with the business side of it, the taxes, the business, and all those kind of things. Then there's the website and the marketing and making sure that you're balanced there. But at the end of the day, it's the lives that depend on us. I mean, the puppies, the moms, the dogs, and when we do things wrong, we fail or we mess up or we go, God, we didn't know that. I mean, and then you suffer the consequences for it. You never, ever, ever do that again. You learn from those things, because we're all going to mess up. We're all going to fail. We're all going to get it wrong. But it's what you do when you realize this is terrible. I can never do this again. Or you see something and you just go, I'm not okay with status quo. I'm not okay. Yeah, this is okay. A lot of people will come in and they want to evaluate you, and they want to see, maybe it's like the health department or different ones and run kennels, and they'll go in and they'll approve people that when I go there, I'm like, how in the world is this approved? So there's really no standard in our state for certain things. So we have to become our own standard, and we have to say, I know that's okay. You can have this many dogs in this area, but that's not okay to me. That don't feel good. It doesn't look good. And while that might be how it is at the moment, we are fixing this. We are creating new space. We are spreading out. We're buying new property. We're going somewhere else. We're not. So as your business grows, you have to grow with it. And you have to expand mentally. You have to expand in all areas. So there's a lot to learn, and a lot to know, but it boils down to me just caring about the dogs and having people that work for you that care, because I can't do it all.
Right.
I can't. I have to trust Meredith that if she sees something or a caregiver sees something that's not good, they're going to fix it, and then they're going to take it to the person to fix it. So nobody is okay.
Right.
With the standard being lower than it should.
So you're saying stay true to your convictions and values and your standards, no matter if it's anybody else's. Don't compromise, and learn how to fail. Fail really well.
Right, because what was okay 5 years ago might not be okay now, because now I have new knowledge that I didn't have then. And so when you learn something, you have to adapt to that. You have to change, and if there's new information that comes out, you have to be willing to incorporate that new information, even if it costs you money. You don't make decisions based on money. You make decisions based on what's right, what's the right thing to do, what's the right thing for the dogs, what's the right thing for the client. Because integrity is all about doing the right thing when nobody nobody's looking, even if the right thing isn't the best thing for me personally.
Right.
You know what I mean? We can't just,
Huge.
it's not about just me. Like, I look out for my dogs, I look out for my business, I look out for my staff, but I also look out for the people. And there's a balance there. You don't want to be taken advantage of because you have such a good heart. Then people come in and they'll try to. So, you know, I've had to learn from that because I'm a giver. Sometimes I'll give it all. And then sometimes I have to go, hold on, this is just being taken advantage of, you know? So there's balance, but you learn that as you live. You know, hindsight's always 20/20, you know?
So you're well into your career, your family, even your Gigi now, you know, all of that. And it's all very successful, and you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you, God.
So just leave us with maybe two things that, one, an unexpected hurdle that you never thought you'd have to face, maybe in this type of, I mean, you're around cute puppies all the time. What's something you didn't expect in this, and then what was one of the unexpected blessings from this too?
Oh, wow, that's a loaded question. Okay, unexpected, I mean, hurdles and things that you think, okay, so you think you do everything right. I do the best to do everything. I mean, I want to give the best medications to my dogs, the best vaccines. You know, I want to hire around the staff, staff. I want to have the best people that I can physically find and hire. I want to feed them the best food. I want to give them the best environment and everything. And you do your absolute best. And sometimes even when you've done your best, at the end of the day, your puppies have situations. Mothers have cleft palates, or, you know, litters, or viruses hit your puppy, or things happen, your dog's contracts something, and you have done everything right, everything in my power, you know, overly protected the dogs, not exposing them to certain things, not letting them get around water and birds and this and that, and they can still pick up a Giardia or a Coccidia, and you just want to be like, because you are judged by something that happens that you have no control over. And yet I have learned that people have more concern for a puppy that comes into their home. They have less grace for us doing everything than your own child, your child that goes to school that comes home with head lice or comes home with something. It's like, well, and it's like you want to say, well, what kind of parent are you for your kid to do that? What kind of parent would get a head lice? What kind of parent would, what in the world? Your kid's got strep throat. Where'd they get that virus? And just beat you down. But it happens to us as breeders, and we don't get the same grace.
Right. Oh, no.
And I never expected that. I would think people would have more grace for put less on the dog breeder.
Right.
But I mean, I still hold myself to the same standard, of course. I think because there's money involved.
Absolutely. That changes everybody's reaction and opinion when there's money involved. But, you know, we were kind of talking about it the other day, and it's that proverbial, like, chasing your tail all the time. You know, it's just literally, okay, now what? Now what? Now what? And that's something that even in the time that I've been here, it's been a little surprising. It's like, there's always something. You know, it seems cute and simple, but there's always something.
I hate to say that, but literally I had to get past, and maybe some of y'all can relate to this. It's all good right now, but you're standing there like,
waiting.
You know, but yet, and I've had to really take that to God, because it really steals the joy of the moment when you're always looking over your shoulder, but where's the next attack coming from? Where's the next thing? What's the next phone call? I almost used to I had one particular person that used to really, I think, get off on that kind of stuff, like the drama, and would every time I would see that phone number ring up of this person that worked for me, I would freak out. I would start having a heart, because I knew this person was going to tell me something terrible. Like, you're not going to believe what just happened. I know you're on your anniversary dinner, but I know you're out of town. My husband finally said, stop taking the phone call. You have got to detach, you know? Mm-hmm. And when you guys came on staff and began to change, you guys would take those. And for the first time, I was able to have a whole day without breathing. I mean, panicking. And I think it did affect, but the good thing that came out of it.
Yeah, what was the unexpected?
The unexpected is all of the people and the relationships and the families that have been touched and changed. And the goodness that our dogs brought to the world. Like, I had no idea when I wanted to breed and raise these dogs how they would change so many lives, and the friendships that would develop because of them. Not just my friendships with people that work with me. This is like my family. My extended family is my work family, but then my clients that became family, like, they're like family.
Yes.
True. I can call them, pick up the phone. I mean, we're friends, we're family, but then my clients developing relationships and bonds are best friends that are best friends from, you know, California to Atlanta to Rhode Island to Arizona, Arkansas, Texas, Tennessee, Nashville, all these places. And I'm like, Oklahoma, I mean, family. And that I could have never, ever imagined.
Expected, yeah.
The love, the relationship that's come from all of the dogs. And they're the core. They were the heart of it all, you know. And so that right there is probably the greatest thing that's come out of it.
And that's what makes all the other stuff continue to be worth it.
Yes, and when I get those emails, Sherry, I know you get it, probably deal with a lot, but today I want you to know what my puppy has meant to me. And I read that, or people that walk in getting their second one and the tears that start flowing and they just hug us and there's just love there. I'm always reminded at that moment, this is why we do what we do. Yes, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to create a company. I wanted to create a business that I could do with my kids and my family and people that I love to work with. Yes, I want a business. This is the greatest business in the world, but it's not just about business. If this business was hurting people or doing something wrong, I would walk away from it in a minute. It's because of what it's doing great, you know.
Far outweighs.
That's
any of the
why
negative.
we keep pushing on, because the lives that this business is touching, the puppies that we're creating, and that what they're doing in the world, and the opportunities. Guys, you just don't know the people that work here. I mean, some of these women, many single women that work here, that have sent their kids to college. And I know I have so many of them that come to me and say, I just want you to know, Joy told me, my son's graduating with like honors in college, and he's getting, and she was like, do you realize I had no way to have done something like this, or raise a kid, to be able to live the lifestyle I do, just to be okay on my little acre of land that she always talks about, her little square of land. But, and I'm reminded, wow, I mean, if we hadn't have done this, wow. I mean, look at her and her family, and that's just one example. I mean, lots of, hey, we even have people that met each other here and are married, and, you know, and families have come out of it, and it's just kind of cool looking at the connection. So it is all about loving God, loving people, and loving dogs, you know.
So we wanted all of you guys to be encouraged, you know, have a little fun, have a little laugh, maybe get to know us a little bit more, but also for the moms to feel celebrated, maybe be encouraged by Sherry's story of being a mom of 5, being a successful CEO, entrepreneur, staying true to her vision and her heart, because you've been doing this for how many years now?
Oh, since 1990s, late 99, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
25 years?
Yeah,
or
I
so.
mean,
24, 25
Long
years. So a long
time.
time.
I mean,
a long time to.
well, Lucas is 30, and we moved here when
Yeah.
Lucas was 30, but I was already kind of getting, but on this farm doing this for 30 years.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you've had time to experience a lot of the things and get burnout and decide you're not going to do it anymore, but you didn't. It always evolves into the next part of your vision and the next part of your dream, which I think should be encouraging for people trying to pursue something, moms that are busy trying to pursue and just feeling overwhelmed, that it can be done.
Yeah, I actually was talking. I'm connected with a lot of breeders in the country, and so I have conversations with them. And recently I was having a conversation with one, and we were talking about, I'm telling you, if something big, like if my ship came in tomorrow, whatever the ship is, you know, whatever you think is the big thing, they were like, you know what I'd do? I'd have like a vet here on staff, spay and neuter and all these dogs. I'd be totally done. I'd be out of here. I'd be done. And I thought, and I really thought on that a minute, because of all the headaches that people have had to deal with, how tough it's been for some of them. And they're done. Some of them, they're just done, because a lot of the people on the internet make it real tough and hard, and it's a struggle. We have to push through a lot of the things that we have to live with. And I thought, no, I don't think I'd do that. I really love what I'm doing. I mean, I had to really think, you know, because you want to go, yeah, me too. And then I was like,
No, not me too.
no, not me too here. I don't feel that way. I mean, God, if I had all the money in the world and I could just build and do anything, I'd probably build the Taj Mahal out here for dogs. And I'd probably go and do something like the world has never seen. I probably wouldn't run from it. I'd probably embrace it.
Really push into it more.
Oh my
huh?
God, I'd probably like, okay, you know, if something like that happened, I have the land, I've bought the land. I actually have kind of stepped out in faith and bought some land, 13 acres, with the dream of doing that. But with the economy and things, I don't want to commit to something so big right now. But if I could, and I just had like just a blank check, I would go build it, and it would be the most fabulous thing. I can see it already, you know. So I'd go in that direction.
Dog Mahal.
Dogma. You said that. I love it.
I did. Okay, April, so we'll end on y'all's comments. If you have any, get them in. But she says, I can totally relate with the struggles in business. Just remember that y'all are the best, and people may come after you with things, but you just stand strong. Y'all are the best, and you've given us just the perfect puppy.
Thank you. I love your baby.
Cassie, you guys are million class act. You all are incredible. Thank you, Cassie. You're a faithful follower. Thank you for that. Nancy says, thank you for this. I love my Miss Beasley that I got from you.
I love
She
that
is my
name.
joyful doggie. She's a joyful doggie. I like joyful ones.
I do too.
That's so great. Well, y'all, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Each week, all we say is it's going to be different, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And it's going to be something good to start your weekend off. I hope all of you moms, dog moms, real moms, you got a little bit of both. I hope you feel very celebrated and know that you have a community of people right here with you. For whatever it is that you're walking through. Any parting thoughts for the moms?
Yes, and I am so thankful for y'all, and I want all of you moms just to smile right now, and you know what? Just celebrate the wins. Don't focus on the mess ups or the, you know, oh, you should have done it this. You know what? Find a win. Celebrate the win. Look for the good stuff, and be reminded. Just remind yourself, you know what? You got this, and you can do it. And do not let all of those things that women have to deal with, we all get up in our heads sometimes because we're moms and we're always judging ourselves. We're our worst critics, okay? But I want you to take a look at your kids, and I want you to look at your dog kids and your kids, and you know what, just look at them and see the goodness, and just, you know what, celebrate that this weekend.
Yes.
You know what, you are a blessing, and I just bless you all in the name of the Lord. So y'all have a wonderful, great weekend. I'll go back and read all the posts when I'm sitting at the hotel this weekend, and let's just stay connected.
All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed your Friday Floof. Stay tuned every week, but of course, be back here on Monday because we always have goodness to share with y'all. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye.